Nothing But Dicta, the podcast where everyone has an opinion and you get to hear it. My name is Erin Williamson, and I'm a 2L with an interest in intellectual property, specifically copyrights. You've already met your Dean's Fellow, Nick Feldstern, but we wanted to give you another opportunity to hear about his life outside of the classroom. Nick, could you introduce yourself to the listeners?
My name is Nick Feldstern. I am a 3L, and I am currently interested in civil litigation.
Awesome. So let's start off with kind of a loaded question. Do you have any pet peeves?
I do. I think, my biggest pet peeve is when you're walking down the sidewalk and you see two people coming up to you, and they're both, taking up the whole sidewalk, and neither of them wants to get out of the way. That's really, the biggest pet peeve.
Laura actually said the same thing in her podcast, so now I really know not to get in either of your way on the sidewalk. Another question I had was, is there anything you enjoy doing outside of school?
So outside of law school, I really enjoy, getting fresh air and going out to play, games like on the mall or something, like spike ball, throwing a football around, something like that.
Honestly, any excuse to get outside of the house during this whole pandemic is probably a good one. So my last question is there anything weird or interesting that you could tell the listeners about yourself?
The fun fact I shared with my students was that I've been to the Academy Awards twice, but it's not really weird. It's kind of neat, but I would say what's weird is that when I was in high school, I broke my elbow real bad snowboarding, and I have pretty much a full metal elbow right now.
So fun fact, I actually broke my jaw snowboarding too, so I understand just how painful those injuries can definitely be. Thanks a bunch for being here today. I've enjoyed it. I hope our listeners have too. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please tune in for another episode of Nothing But Dicta.